Hi, my name is Amanda Hirayama, and today I'm going to teach you how to make corsages. They're very simple and easy to make, and they end up looking so beautiful. Without further ado, let's get into the video. In order to make these corsages, you're going to need a piece of cardboard that is 5.5 inches wide, 5/8 inch flash ribbon, floral wire, a corsage bracelet, 3 baby roses with leaves, wax flowers, and 3 rhinestone sprays. You are also going to need a hot glue gun, wire cutters, scissors, and a water bottle to put the bracelet on. To start off, you are going to need the piece of cardboard, your ribbon, and your scissors. You are going to get your ribbon and wrap it around the 5.5 inch side of the cardboard 3.5 times. You should start at the top of the cardboard and end at the bottom of the cardboard. Once you are finished, cut the ribbon at the bottom of the cardboard and gently slide off the ribbon. Go ahead and put it to the side for now. Next, you are going to need your wire. Cut a piece that is about 1.5 inches long. Grab your ribbon and find the center. Pinch it and use the wire to tightly wrap around where you pinched. Once that is completed, go ahead and put it off to the side. Now you are going to need your corsage bracelet and your water bottle. Slide the bracelet onto the water bottle, which should help to stabilize your bracelet as you work on it. Now grab your ribbon and you are going to hot glue it horizontally onto the bracelet. Next, grab your roses. We will be needing 4 leaves. I cut off a section using the wire cutter and cut the leaves off as closely as I could. Then, you are going to get your leaves and hot glue them onto the 4 sides of the metal bracket on your bracelet. I pulled up the ribbon to make it easier for me to glue. Find the tails in both sides of the loops and pull them apart, making sure they are on opposite sides of each other. Now you're going to pull the loops apart. On either side, pull the middle one up towards the center of the bracelet while leaving the others down lower. Now we are going to be cutting the roses. Use the wire cutters to try to cut them as closely to the flower as possible, leaving little to no stem. With these rosebuds, you are going to make a triangular shape in the middle of the bracelet. Use the hot glue gun to glue the roses onto the bracelet. You want them to be tilted upward, not outward. Once those are glued on, grab your wax flowers. Use your wire cutters to cut off a section that has 6 little stems of flowers. There should be 1 stem that has 2 stems growing out of it. Make sure to keep those stems together. All the other stems can be cut individually, leaving around 1/2 inch of the stem. The bundle with the 2 stems is going to be put in the middle of the 3 roses. Using the hot glue gun, place it pointing upwards. With the remaining stems, hot glue them around the corsage. These are great for getting rid of empty space and making it look fuller. Once it is done, grab your 3 rhinestone sprays. They originally come with a longer wire, so I would recommend cutting it with a wire cutter so it is about 1 inch long. Take one of the rhinestones and place it in the middle of the corsage. Once you find where it looks best, use the hot glue gun to secure it in place. Use the other 2 rhinestone sprays to fill in any leftover empty space to add more color and dimension to the corsage. As you can see, I took some time trying to find the best place to put them. I would recommend flipping the corsage around to get a better idea of what it looks like as a whole. Once you've glued them in place, I like to go back in and add more glue to make sure the thin wire adheres to the corsage. And this is the final result. To make these boutonnieres, you will need to cut 1 rose with the stem. I have already pre-cut mine, so make sure they are long enough. You can always go shorter, but you cannot go longer. On that same rose stem, you want to cut so you will have 3 leaves together on the same stem. Cut the rose off and cut lower on the stem. The one I have pre-cut shows what it should look like. Next, grab your wax flowers and cut a bundle of them. You will need 3 stems of these little flowers, and you will want them with stems as long as the ones on the rose and the leaves. You will also need floral tape. Grab your rose and put it in the middle of the leaves so the rose hides the middle part of the leaves. Use the floral tape to keep the rose and leaves together. To make the floral tape sticky, you pull the tape with your right hand as you wrap it around the stems. This is important, so make sure it is pulled tight. Once those are secured together, grab one of the wax flowers and place it on the side of the rose. Keep wrapping the floral tape around, securing the wax flower to the rose and leaves. Repeat this with the other wax flowers, placing one in the middle and one on the other side of the rose. Now that they are all together, I like to go up the stems to hide where the wax flowers connect to their stems. Once this is covered, wrap it down the stems. When you get to the bottom, cut the stems to make sure they are the desired length of about 1.5 inches and that they are even. Rip the floral tape and cover the stems. And that is the completed boutonniere.